Hi, everyone. In this video, we are going to travel back in time 1 million years ago when the first humans set foot in North America. But what will they see? Will they see dinosaurs? Let's find out. We are going back 1 million years ago to a place that would be present-day Alaska. Now, 1 million years ago, this area was much warmer than it is now, more like present-day Oregon. The glaciers hadn't formed yet, so the entire landscape was filled with lush forests and swamps. And these wouldn't be normal trees and plants either. This would have been a time when the ginkgo tree existed, but it looked very different from the ginkgo tree of today. It had leaves like a fern, but it also had seeds like a pine cone. There were also giant horsetails that grew over 3 feet tall. Also palmwood, which could grow up to 40 feet tall. All these plants would be swamped by ferns, but not just any ferns. Mind you, these ferns were as tall as houses. The forest floor would be covered with strange-looking fungi and mosses. The rivers and lakes would be filled with strange fish that we don't recognize today, and the sky would be filled with birds that had very colorful feathers. But we didn't come here to appreciate the beauty of nature. We came to see what the first humans saw when they arrived in North America 1 million years ago. When our ancestors first arrived in North America, they weren't alone. They brought a very special guest with them. That's right, we're talking about none other than Homo erectus, the first true human species. They had arrived in North America via the Bering Land Bridge, which connected Siberia to Alaska. They probably chose to migrate during the summer when the ice was melted. These early humans were about 6 feet tall and weighed around 200 pounds. They were very muscular and strong and had a large brain capacity of 900 cubic inches. They used stone tools and lived in small nomadic groups. They hunted large mammals with their bare hands and were capable of killing bears and even mammoths. Speaking of mammoths, let's take a look at the creature that made the Homo erectus the most famous in history. The woolly mammoth was one of the most iconic creatures of the Ice Age. It was a member of the elephant family and was closely related to modern African forest elephants. Woolly mammoths lived in North America, Europe, and Asia from around 1.5 million to 10,000 years ago. During the Pleistocene epoch, they were well adapted to cold climates and had thick coats of fur, which helped them survive in freezing temperatures. Their tusks were massive and could reach lengths of up to 16 feet. They used their tusks for digging through snow and ice to find food. They also used them for fighting other males during mating season and for defending themselves against predators such as wolves and humans. The woolly mammoth was a herbivore and ate mostly grasses, leaves, and shrubs. They would often travel long distances in search of food and water and would migrate with the seasons. They were social animals and lived in herds led by a dominant male. They communicated with each other through a variety of sounds, including trumpets, rumbles, and screams. Now let's talk about how these two giants first met. The first humans and the first mammoths in North America met around 1 million years ago. At this point in time, the humans were still using stone tools and the mammoths were living in herds. The two species interacted in a variety of ways. Sometimes the humans hunted the mammoths for food, and other times they scavenged dead mammoths for food. In some cases, they may have lived in areas where mammoths migrated through and had to share resources. It is believed that the interaction between humans and mammoths was a significant event in both species' evolution. The humans learned to use new technologies and hunting techniques to capture mammoths, and this led to the development of more advanced tools and weapons. Mammoths, on the other hand, had to adapt to the pressure of being hunted by humans, and this may have led to the development of more sophisticated social structures and behaviors. One of the most famous depictions of a mammoth hunt can be seen in the Lascaux cave paintings in France. The painting shows a group of humans hunting a mammoth with spears and bows and arrows. Another famous depiction of a mammoth hunt can be seen in the Altamira cave paintings in Spain. The painting shows a group of humans surrounding a mammoth and attacking it with spears. These cave paintings provide valuable insights into the relationship between humans and mammoths in prehistoric times. However, there are no physical remains or evidence of humans hunting mammoths in North America 1 million years ago. This is because the bones of humans and mammoths are not preserved in the fossil record of North America. Most of the evidence we have of early humans in North America comes from stone tools and other artifacts. Even though there is no direct evidence of humans hunting mammoths in North America 1 million years ago, we can still draw some conclusions based on the evidence we do have. First of all, we know that early humans were hunters and gatherers, and that they relied on the animals they hunted for food and clothing. We also know that mammoths were a major source of food and material for early humans in other parts of the world. Therefore, it is likely that they would have hunted mammoths if they had been present in North America. Second, we know that early humans were able to kill large animals such as bears and other predators with their bare hands, and since mammoths were not native to North America, they would not have had any natural defenses against humans. Finally, we know that humans and mammoths interacted in other parts of the world and that they often competed for resources. Therefore, it is likely that they would have hunted mammoths if they had been present in North America. Despite the lack of physical evidence, the idea of early humans hunting mammoths in North America 1 million years ago has captured the imagination of many people. Some believe that the legends of giant beasts and monsters in Native American folklore may have been inspired by encounters with mammoths. Others believe that the earliest cave paintings in North America may have depicted scenes of mammoth hunts. While there is no concrete evidence to support these claims, they make for fascinating speculation and add to the mystery of early human life in North America. So what happened to the mammoths after they first met the humans? The exact timeline of the extinction of North American mammoths is uncertain and subject to ongoing research and debate among scientists. However, here is a general overview based on current evidence. The woolly mammoth is believed to have migrated into North America from northeastern Siberia around 13,500 years ago. At this time, the climate was colder and more suitable for the mammoth's survival. For thousands of years, they coexisted with early humans and other Ice Age creatures, such as saber-toothed cats and giant ground sloths, around 11,500 years ago. The climate began to warm rapidly during a period known as the Younger Dryas, which marked the beginning of the Holocene epoch. This warming trend continued, and by 10,500 years ago, the glaciers had retreated significantly and the environment of North America was transformed. This change in climate, along with increasing dryness, made it less hospitable for mammoths and other Ice Age creatures. By 8, most of the remaining mammoths had migrated to the far north and to isolated refuges in the southwest and southeast regions of the United States. However, by 7,500 years ago, mammoths were already extinct in most of North America, and only a few isolated populations remained. The last confirmed sighting of a mammoth in North America occurred around 6,500 years ago, when a group of humans hunting mammoths accidentally stumbled upon a patch of quicksand and both the humans and the mammoths perished. After this, there is no clear evidence of mammoths surviving in North America. There are various theories regarding the extinction of North American mammoths, including overhunting by humans, changes in vegetation due to climate change, and competition with other animals for resources. However, the exact cause or combination of factors that led to their extinction is still debated among scientists. Thank you for watching. What did you think about today's video? Tell us in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with your friends. Subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you next time.